Welcome back to Keep It Real Boxing. This is Cypherbox bringing you the latest in boxing news. And what I want to talk about in this video is, the last two videos I did, late last night I did a video about how the WBC have ordered them or mandated the rematch between CANELO ALVAREZ and Triple G. Did a video this morning where I asked the question, does Triple G care that the WBC's mandated their rematch? Considering he doesn't recognise the WBC as a governing body in the sport of boxing. You know, he doesn't really recognise them anymore. He's had a bad relationship with them over the last couple of years. In this video, what I want to talk about is Jermall Charlo. Jermall Charlo is waiting for an answer in terms of when will he get his mandatory shot at Triple G's WBC title, because in theory, he should be next fighting Triple G, which means if they've ordered the rematch to WBC, they've pretty much made their mind up that Jermall Charlo will not face Triple G next. They're not going to order that mandatory title challenge. They're not going to order Triple G to defend his title against Jermall Charlo, which makes me wonder what they're going to do with Jermall Charlo, because they could potentially turn around and say, well, I'll tell you what, why don't you fight Daniel Jacobs or someone like that in another elimination fight, and then the winner will get the winner of CANELO versus Triple G, for example, even though CANELO's not going to listen to the WBC, but I'm just throwing that out there. But one of the things I'm hearing a lot, I was watching a few podcasts last night, and it kind of got me thinking as well. I was thinking it myself, to be honest with you, but I was listening to other people on YouTube during the podcast, and a lot of people were ringing up saying, well, this is BS. Triple G's is being protected by the WBC, so he won't have to face Jermall Charlo. Now, there is enough time for Triple G to have that mandatory fight, that mandatory defense against Jermall Charlo. You remember, CANELO is only going to fight twice a year now, May and September, Cinco de Mayo weekends, the Mexican holiday weekends, which Mayweather used to own when he was actively fighting. So Triple G is going to have to wait till May, because that fight, if it happens, it won't happen till May. That's what, 7 months? 7 months. Now, I did say in my first video when I heard that the WBC had mandated this rematch, that I don't see Triple G wanting to fight. He won't want to fight anyone but CANELO next. He won't want to risk his titles. He won't want to risk his undefeated record, because that kind of devalues the rematch with CANELO from a financial point of view, and neither would the promoters or the WBC or any of the organisations would want that, because it devalues the profitability of the rematch if Triple G was to lose, for example. Especially if he was to fight Jermall Charlo and he lost, it would seriously devalue that rematch, in my opinion. From a financial point of view, from a boxing fan's point of view, no. You still probably want to watch that fight, but would it have, would it have the same profitability from a financial point of view as the first fight, or as if Triple G went in there still with his O intact, still with a clean, with an undefeated record? That's a question that needs to be answered, and you got to wonder, is the WBC mandating this fight against CANELO for Triple G because they're trying to protect Triple G from fighting Jermall Charlo? And let's face facts. Jermall Charlo is a dangerous fighter. Yeah, he is a dangerous fighter. It's unpredictable. You don't know what's going to happen in the ring if Triple G was to step in the ring with him. Like I told you, he's a big bloke. He's a big boxer. He's tall, he's rangy, he's aggressive, has an immense amount of power. He's moving up in weight. I don't think he's going to lose too much speed, or he's not going to lose any of his attributes. or his capabilities moving up, you know, a few pounds. So he is a dangerous fight. And are they going to risk allowing Triple G to fight Jermall Charlo before he has his rematch against CANELO? Are they going to allow this mandatory challenge to take place? I don't think they would. Like I said, I think from a financial point of view, in terms of the profiting from the rematch, you know, make the money they're going to make from the rematch would probably be more from this than this first fight between Triple G and CANELO. I don't think they're going to put that at risk. You know, Golden Boy will not want to put that at risk. Tom Loeffler at K2 Promotions will not want to put that at risk. You know, they're going to want to keep Triple G safe in a sense of, you know, his record, and put him in the ring with CANELO undefeated, with this, you know, this image of him of still being this machine, you know, this monster, this middleweight, you know, kingpin, you know. So that's the way I see it. I think yeah, the WBC probably have thought of that and thought to themselves, well, you know what, we don't want to stick Charlo in. Charlo's a dangerous fighter. Don't want to put him in with Triple G just yet, because we don't want to risk, you know, an upset happening where Charlo beats Triple G and then that devalues the rematch with CANELO. Even though CANELO's got a loss, but he had that to Floyd Mayweather. He got outboxed, so there's no shame in that. But for Triple G to lose to Charlo, be a different story. I think, you know, a lot of CANELO fans and boxing fans out there will start downplaying it, and it would, in my opinion, devalue the rematch against CANELO from a financial point of view. And I'm thinking from a business point of view, guys. Remember that I'm not talking from a boxing fan point of view. And this is the problem. Some boxing fans out there can't do that. Some boxing fans can't switch their boxing fan brain off and turn on the business side of their brain on, and realise what's going on. And in my opinion, I think that's what the WBC is doing. I'm not trying to say Triple G's scared of Charlo or anything like that, but it is a risky fight. And at this moment in time, when you've got such a lucrative rematch lined up with CANELO ALVAREZ, why are you going to risk it by going into the ring with a young, unpredictable, skillful opponent, like hungry opponent like Jermall Charlo? You're not going to risk it. You know, that's like saying, oh, well, while I'm waiting for that rematch against CANELO, I'll fight Daniel Jacobs again. He's not going to do that. Triple G won't do that. Triple G will happily take the next 7 months off and then fight CANELO again. So that's the way I see it. I mean, I would say yes, they are trying to protect Triple G here a little bit. I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying Triple G's scared of Charlo. That's not what I'm saying. I don't want people getting the wrong end of the stick. I don't want the Triple G fanboys jumping on my page, on my video, and saying, oh, slating me for what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's scared of him. What I'm saying is that I believe the WBC, the promoters, are all going to look to protect their investment here, their financial investment of a big lucrative rematch against CANELO ALVAREZ. Anyway, that's all I want to say on that one. Let me know what you think. Hit me up in the comment section. As always, like, share, subscribe. Until next time, this is CypherBox reminding you to keep it real.